guys, welcome back to another episode, and it's raining, and it's gotta be raining at the worst time, but at least, you know, our crops are getting some rain to grow. Our canola is almost ready to harvest. I just wanted to come out here and plant some grass. I'm gonna turn this into a small little grass field. We don't own a mower yet. So yeah, that's definitely something we need to buy. And then a rake, a windrower. We'll buy a windrower, and we already have the baler, and we already have the trailer. We've got our first load of tomatoes over there. So that's kind of good. We finally are producing tomatoes now. I'm just gonna. So yeah, this grass will grow very, very fast. Also, I am going to be doing a Western Wilds roleplay with one of my friends. So yeah. It's finally, you know, nice to get back to doing Elm Creek. You know, it's been such a while since we've done Elm Creek. So this would be episode 11 on our Elm Creek series. We are playing with mods. I know most people are like, don't play with mods, but I've been playing the game for quite a while, so I mean, there's not really I'm trying to think, but there's not really a reason why I shouldn't play with mods, because I'm used to all the controls and stuff, and it's just kind of hard to explain. So yeah, we're probably gonna go to sleep after we plant this field. And hopefully our crop should be ready to harvest. I would definitely like to get some harvesting done in today's video. Obviously, I would like to get some planting done. Just want to turn this into a small little grass field. Plus, there is grass around this field, so we can mow that too for some extra hay bales. But obviously, since we don't have any animals besides the chickens, which they don't eat hay bales, so we can just sell the hay bales at the animal dealer for money. And plus, we'll have a hay field to keep us, I don't know, just we'll have a hay field to just do stuff and, you know, keep up with all the farming and action and stuff, than, you know, rather having just a boring day on the farm. We'll have something to work with. So yeah, we're probably gonna, if I could find like a very, very cheap mower, then, and plus there's already cheap windrowers, and like I said, we already have a baler and a trailer and stuff. So if I could just find a cheap mower, and that's all I really need to find, because the windrowers, like the cheapest windrower is $3,000, which, if you think about it, isn't that expensive. Honestly, if you think about it, it really isn't expensive at all, because we do have 51 grand. I quit the contract because I realized I accidentally limed it instead of fertilizing it. So yeah, I'm no longer doing that contract. It was kind of a waste of money. It was just a little small, simple mistake I made. But rather than that, Everything's fine. Besides, we can go sell those tomatoes and the chicken eggs whenever we get a lot of those from money, because chicken eggs and those strawberries will be worth quite a lot of money. There's just something about chicken eggs and strawberries that makes them worth so much money. Honestly, some people think buying a greenhouse and a chicken coop was a waste of money. But honestly, we might have wasted a lot of money, but we're gonna get a lot of money because they provide us with stuff that can be sold to give us thousands of dollars. So honestly, if you think about it, it wasn't like a mistake, and we didn't really mess up our Elm Creek series, because honestly, it was worth it. We're gonna make a lot of money because we got chickens. We might have to spend money to buy chicken feed, but that doesn't really matter because it just doesn't matter because we're gonna eventually end up getting a lot of money anyways. We still have 2 bags full of chicken feed, so that's plenty of bags. This is our last row planting this field, and then we can just head straight to bed because I mean it's just gonna rain the rest of the day probably. But we could do one thing. And that one thing would be make sure I planted everything. Just check the greenhouse. Yeah, we should be getting another round of strawberries coming up. And then we can just turn off our tractor here. Hopefully when we wake up, our grass has grown, and obviously the canola should be grown, like fully grown. So yeah, it's now has stopped raining, so hopefully the grass has grown just a little bit. I'm not asking for much. I just want to see if it's grown a little bit. So 169 property million minus $2 production costs. Okay. Doesn't appear the grass field has grown. Canola field, we're still waiting on. Still waiting on the canola field. It should be in its last form. So yeah. If I could find the Massey. Oh. She's right. Oh, yep, not the chicken. The grass has grown a little bit. Honestly, let's take a look at some stuff. Let's take a look at mowers. Do I have anything cheap? Oh, I actually do have a mod. $16,000. And the cheapest mower is $12,000. Or we could go with the Kuhn, which is $9,000. So yeah, I think I'll definitely have to find a mod. Yeah, then the windrower is $5,000. We already have the baler, like I've said. Oh, did not mean to do that. Alright, so we're gonna hook up to the grain trailer, cause I mean the canola is literally going to be ready to harvest in just a couple minutes. So, yep. Hold on. Hook up to the grain trailer. We should get a full load of grain, or canola. I'm just going to just pull to the side over here. You know what? I'm just going to park right here next to the road and cut the engine off. Alright, so just give the field, a couple minutes. The canola should be ready to harvest. I can feel it, I can feel it in the air. We do not own any sort of fertilizer to help this grass grow. I should have just bought a grass field. Well, actually, this might have been better just planting grass here. And then I am trying to save up money. Let me show you what I'm trying to save up money for. Trying to save up money. Where's it at? Come on, where is it at? Where is it? Here we go. Cedar. No, it's not in Cedars. It's in Planters. Trying to save up for this John Deere planter here. It's 68 grand. We don't have to worry about getting a new plow because this is already a decent sized plow. So once we get that John Deere seeder, we're gonna plow these two fields together, and then yeah. So looks like just come on. You have a yield bonus. Weed, large, herbicide. Come on. As soon as this is ready, I'm hopping in the combine. Come on. Come on. Alright, you know what? Instead of paying attention to that, there actually is something we need to pay a little bit of attention to. So our chickens, they've laid some more eggs. We have another round of strawberries. So that's nice to see. So you know what I could do? Let's strap this down. Let's get in the truck and move this over to the greenhouse. Because the greenhouse and the chicken coop is going to be where most of this stuff on the trailer will be coming from. So yeah. Also, thank you guys so very much for all the views on my multiplayer episode. Just thank you guys so much. I mean, the multiplayer episodes just blew up with views. If you would like to see another multiplayer episode, don't forget to leave a comment. You know, send some feedback. Alright. I'm just going to... Whoa! Don't want to go that fast. Alright, let's get out. Come on. Come on, I really want to harvest so bad. It's been so many months since we've harvested. Let's see something. Let's go to our calendar. So we planted canola. Canola should be... Oh, it's kind of hard for me to read this. I don't really understand this much, but canola here, so March, April, it could be planted, and then May is where it stops planting. Then June, July, so June and July is when we can harvest it. But it's May, and it's already in its last stage before it's ready to harvest. So we planted our canola, I guess you could say, a little bit early or something, because it said June or July is when canola is like ready to harvest, but it's nowhere near June or July, and our canola is in the last stage before full grown. So I don't care about the birds in this grass field, because I mean, I don't think there's anything for them to eat. It's actually, of course, we have to save content. Of course. Alright. So when's grass usually ready to harvest? Oh. Our grass is probably going to be ready to mow before then. So yeah, this grass will grow like crazy. I'm thinking about getting a lawnmower just to like mow around the house. I mean, it's not really nothing we need. You know what? I don't even think I'm gonna get a lawnmower. We don't really need it. And I mean, this grass is literally not going to grow any taller than it already is. So honestly, there's no point of getting. There's not really a point of getting a, lawnmower. So 4755 is sitting in the shed or shop or whatever you want to call it. So honestly, I could plow these fields together right now if I wanted to. It's just the seed. And what I mean by the seed, it's just, I don't know. So yeah, we're possibly going to have to make another, maybe not, but I just really want to get these two fields connected, so it's just all one big field, and then we'll have that mowing field, or that field to mow back there. So yeah, I'm just literally really excited for me to finally get back in the harvester, finally, get out in the fields. Let's go around. Let's go to these fields back here. Let's check out what type of stuff is in the fields. So this looks like wheat. No, it's oat. Right? So this is a pretty decent sized oat field. Let's see here. I'm actually, whenever I have $177,000 saved up, I kind of actually want to buy this. I mean, it's a decent sized piece of land for us to harvest and stuff. And then nothing's planted here. Definitely needs herbicide. So, disgustingness right there. That's what that is. And like always, we have a bunch of deer on the farm. So, yeah. I might actually end this episode right here because it doesn't appear that, doesn't really appear this field's gonna be ready to harvest. Let's just, hold on. So yeah, there's definitely been an update. There's definitely a lot of different mulchers. Now, plows, yep, there's been an update. Just one plow's been added. Planters, not an update. Seeders, no update. Spreaders, no update. Subsoilers, pretty sure that's the update. Hey, this is really cheap. $650 for a subsoiler. That's a pretty good deal. Disc, there's definitely something added. Trailers, there's been something added. Auger wagons, no. Headers, no. Nothing's been, no. Forage, nope. Now, honestly, I kind of want to do potatoes. Like, I don't ever think I've done potatoes. I really want to plant potatoes because you see in America, like, I live in America, so in America we don't do a lot of like potato harvest. Like, we don't have, like, I'm not saying we don't have a single potato field that we harvest. We do have potato fields that, you know, they have those big potato machines that harvests them. It's just most of our potatoes are grown in like small little gardens and stuff. So yeah, and then also we have the Kubota DLC. I thought this was for free, but apparently I thought this was for free, like you could download it for free, but apparently console players are going to have to pay $10 to enjoy this package, or not really package, but enjoy this right here. So yeah, I'm gonna call this an episode because our crop isn't really growing. So yeah, peace out. See you in the next one. Goodbye.